magical friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jenna Karen. I'm a travel agent who specializes in Disney and Universal destinations, and here on my YouTube I like to share my magical lifestyle with you and talk about how to keep the magic alive when we are home and not in the theme parks. Let me show you a quick weather update. It is actually, when I'm filming this video, March 28th, so keep that in mind. This is the view outside of my office window. It is snowing. You can see the amount of snow that we've gotten over the last couple of days. We've gotten like probably at least 10 inches of snow. So this is the reality right now. The weather is making me wish that I was at Walt Disney World or Disneyland or on a Disney cruise, anywhere really. I can book your magical vacation to Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, Adventures by Disney. And I would love to help you create some magic for your family, and my services are 100% free. Keep that in mind, so please share my information with all of your family and friends. Also, if you haven't already, please like, comment, hit the notification bell, all the YouTube things. It really helps get my videos out to the people who want to watch it most. So thanks for being here. Today, I know that I've been putting out some park vlogs over the last little while. I've been trying to spread out my park content, which can be challenging since I'm somebody who only visits Disney a couple times a year. So now I'm getting back into the at-home content. So today I am going to do a what's in my Disney park bag. I love seeing what everybody else brings to the Disney parks. I'm bag obsessed. If you haven't seen, I will show you my Loungefly collection and my belt bag collection. Those are the two primary bags that I would use in the theme parks. I'll show you my collection and I'll show you sort of what fits into each one. And I really just like seeing what everybody else keeps in their park bags. So this is going to be my rendition of that trend. Okay, so we're going to get into some of the essentials that I absolutely cannot leave my hotel without. One of them being a Disney millennial is a leave. I actually have, I tried to find it, but I actually couldn't find it for this video, but I have this opening pill case. You might have seen it in my pack with me for Walt Disney World that I had posted last year, I think. But it is this pill case that folds open and it has any sort of medication that you would need. Aleve being the most important for me. I also have like some stomach medication, some allergy medication, pretty much like a few tablets of anything that I might need. I am somebody who is allergic to dairy and gluten, so sometimes I accidentally get glutened when I'm out traveling, or dairied I like to call it, so I need those stomach medicines as well. But for headaches in the summer, especially when you are at the Disney parks, Aleve is your best friend. If your birth year starts with a 19, you're definitely going to be wanting to bring this to the parks. Okay, so medication is like a big thing that I can't go to the theme parks without. Another big thing that I can't go without is my portable chargers. So I know that a lot of folks really like to use the fuel rods when they're at the theme parks, but honestly, I just can't really be bothered with them. I also feel like they don't always last as long as I would like them to. If for some reason I forgot my portable chargers, I do know at least that fuel rods are available. Like if I needed to get one, I totally could. But I really like this one that is MagSafe, and it just snaps onto the back of my phone. The issue with this one is that when my phone is charging with this, it gets really hot. And sometimes when I'm filming a lot in the park or getting a lot of content, my phone overheats anyways. So this one can only be used if I'm going to allow my phone to like rest. So I can attach this to my phone, put it in my bag and let it rest. This one is, what brand is this one? Is it going to say on here? This is the one that I've had the most success with. It is a INIU power bank. I think it's just from Amazon. It has a little paw and that like shows how much charge this has. But the great thing about this charger, and I know it looks sort of like bulky and annoying, but honestly, when I plug my phone into this, it doesn't overheat, and I can charge this thing up probably like every 2 to 3 days in the hotel room, and it won't die for those 2 to 3 days. Like it'll charge up my phone when it's running really low. Like it can give my phone several full charges. So that's why I really like this one. It's super versatile. and it doesn't make my phone hot when see, that lights up like that. I had just plugged it in. So anyway, I really like this one. This one's from Amazon. I know it's a little bit bulky. It's certainly more bulky than a fuel rod, but it's my favorite. Okay, another thing that I do not leave the hotel without: sanitizer. Please, if you're going to bring anything to the theme parks, please bring sanitizer so you can sanitize your hands. It's no secret that when you're at Disney, there's a high likelihood that you're going to get sick. Like whether it's a respiratory infection, a GI illness of some kind, like there are a lot of germs there, and sanitizer is going to be your best friend. I really like having like multiple on me at all times in case I lose them. I honestly feel a little bit paranoid since the panini about cleanliness and being clean, and I often, like, as soon as before I get on a ride, I clean my hands. As soon as I get off the ride, I clean my hands, you know, and Disney doesn't provide the sanitizer like out and about. So please, for the love of anything, if you are going to bring anything to the theme parks, clean your hands, people. And because you are going to be sanitizing so much, bring the lotion. This, of course, is from the Disney Resort rooms. I secretly take a lot of these when I am at the Disney parks and resorts, so I always ask for more from housekeeping, and I usually keep one in each one of my bags when I'm there. And I love this lotion. If you know, you know, like this lotion I feel like absorbs really easily, so it doesn't leave my hands super greasy. I also find that I'm from a very dry climate, so I need to apply lotion all the time. When I'm in Florida, I don't need to apply lotion as much because it's quite humid there, but Disneyland for sure, I feel like it's dry there as well. So I always need my little lotion with me, and I love how these are like travel sized like containers. They're the perfect size to fit in your park bag. So if you need lotion, take some from your Disney Resort hotel room. And another thing that I'm addicted to, because I am in a dry climate where I live, is my blue Blistex Med-X. Honestly, if I leave the house without Blistex, I have like at least 12 of these going on at any given time. One in each bag. I've got one in my Jeep. I've got one everywhere. So when I go to Disney, I bring like 10 of these, and I put one in each of my bags, because if I change my bag, then I don't want to forget my Blistex, and I need it. It's like I panic when I don't have my Blistex, and my lips are really sensitive, so if I use some other like off-brand chapstick, it messes with my lips and I get like a reaction. So I need to have this with me. I am that crazy Blistex girl. This is a big one, mostly for the summertime. I need to bring my fan. I hope that you can see this. It's hard for me to see through here. So this is my Madame Leota fan, and I know a lot of people bring like the motorized ones. I can't be bothered with them. It's another thing that I need to charge. Honestly, I'm gonna forget to charge it. I don't have enough power cords. Like I bring enough of that already. So these actually put off a lot of air, and it's so nice when you're sitting in a line and you're so hot. This fan has saved me on multiple occasions, and it holds up quite nice. It does fit in a Loungefly if you put it like sideways, but you can also clip it. Maybe you could clip it, maybe you couldn't. No, you wouldn't be able to clip it to anything. But anyway, this is a game changer for the summer heat in Florida and California if you go in the summer. I feel like there's not a lot that goes into my park bag. I try to keep things light and minimal, but one of the things that I did want to share with you all today is that I always bring a Disney gift card with me. So I really like this gift card just because obviously it has Figment on it, but I just keep this gift card and constantly reload it. So I take this with me like every time that I travel to a Disney destination, and when I get to you know, whatever store I'm going to for the first time. Like for example, last year or last Christmas when we went, we had a lot of cash that we had been given for the holidays, and instead of like American cash, and instead of spending the American cash, we put it all on the gift card. Then you're not handling all of that money. So I really like having this with me all the time so that I can just load it up, and it is a great way to budget. If you have like a set budget that you want to spend, just load up your gift card, and when it's done, it's done. The only downside to this is that you're not getting any sort of credit card points, which is something that Tasha and I really do like, but like if we have American cash, you might as well be putting it on a gift card, because to be honest, it goes with the cleanliness of things rather than dealing with money all the time. I'd definitely rather be dealing with a gift card. So that's something that I always have with me. Oh, my annual pass. Guys, I'm kind of sad about this because I'm not going to be renewing my annual pass this year, which makes me really sad. I've been an annual pass holder for 2 years and it just doesn't make sense for us. It's going to be running out, I believe, at the end of June. Our first trip to Walt Disney World in the calendar year for the annual pass will be in August for 2 weeks, and then we're actually not planning a trip back to Walt Disney World until likely summer of 2026, because we are planning a few other trips that I'm not going to mention yet, but we are excited about. They are to Disney destinations, but we are not going to be going back to Walt Disney World until this summer, so it just doesn't make sense for us to have an annual pass. But I do always carry this with me in my bag, like in case my magic band doesn't work, but this isn't going to be a part of my bag anymore, which makes me a little bit sad. But it doesn't mean I won't have one again forever, but it's just, it doesn't make sense financially for this year. Now this, for all of my Canadian folk out there, I have a TD US dollar Visa. So, and I'm showing this here because the number is actually on the back, so nobody's going to be able to steal my credit card number, okay? I like the US dollar Visa because if you say have a bank account, like with TD, for example, you can open a US dollar bank account and you can like throw money in there for savings. And then when I use this card, there's no, number one, no transaction fees. Sorry, foreign transaction fees with this. So I can use this as many times as I want when I'm in Florida or California. And I am not going to be charged that surcharge for the exchange rate, right? So, and plus when I want to pay it off, I take the money that is in that American account and apply it directly to this TD US dollar Visa. So you're sort of taking the conversion rate out. Like I always like, I hate trying to convert how much it's going to be in Canadian, while when I'm in the States, I can just see what I have in my US dollar bank account, budget it on the gift card if I need to, but I know that I can also use my TD US dollar Visa and not have any transaction fees and just pay like my US money to my US card. So it really just helps keep things on track and more organized for us. That's pretty much it for everything that would go in my park bag. The things that I didn't show would be like a giant bottle of water, because I'm always bringing that with me, and sometimes an umbrella if I feel like it's really going to rain, or a poncho. Oh my gosh, I didn't grab my poncho to put in this video, but I would always either have a poncho or my umbrella, depending. So my poncho fits in a Loungefly, my umbrella doesn't. So if I'm, I'll show you, if I'm carrying like a belt bag, I'll often clip my poncho or my umbrella to my belt bag versus trying to stick it in my Loungefly. But usually, like, it's easier to carry around the poncho, it's a lot more flexible, so that's what I would usually keep in my Loungefly if I'm going to put anything in there. Okay, so these are all of my Loungeflies. I have one Dooney and Burke here. I would not use this in the parks. This is just for like at-home use only. But all of my Loungeflies are relatively the same size. This one is a little bit skinnier and taller, which I do like because this one actually fits the umbrella. Also, look at how small this one is. My little Tower of Terror Stitch. This one's actually pretty small. This Animal Kingdom one would also fit my umbrella. I've never put my umbrella in there, but it is actually a bit larger. This I usually bring one to travel. So this would be like my carry-on airport bag, but I don't usually bring a big one like that to the parks. And then of course these two, these are about the same size. So I like keeping like any sort of medication, come on, open up, medication, phone chargers, stuff like that in the front, and then everything else goes in the back. But then we also have all of my belt bags. So this is a whole nother story. So I've got all different sizes. So this is like actually a pretty big size belt bag, but this one doesn't have any internal organization, which I don't love. These two, I absolutely love the print on these. Shaded Pines. If you're ever looking for a cute faux leather belt bag with super cute designs. That's where I got these two. I like this size, but again, it doesn't have any internal storage, so everything is sort of just piled in, which isn't my favorite. I just brought some bags over. This is going to be easier. So obviously, like, a Loungefly is what I would do. It's what I would use if I'm going for like a full park day. It can hold the most stuff. I'm not going to be worried about not being able to fit everything in my bag. That's what I would take if I'm doing a full park day. If, say, I'm going to Disney Springs, or it's only going to be a half park day or something like that, I would use one of my smaller belt bags. I did grab this Lululemon Mickey Mouse belt bag. This one I actually got off Marketplace. I didn't buy it full price at Lululemon, but I do like these ones. They have a little bit of storage on the inside. Like, at least I can keep my wallet and my credit cards. Like, I could actually even keep them in the back zipper if I wanted to. These have a little bit of organization, but obviously, like, these fill up really quick. So it can fit my phone charger, my sanitizer can be hanging off of it, a couple medication. I can't even fit my full pack of medication in here, so I would just need to put like a few pills in a Ziploc bag, my lotion, and then my phone would go in here. So this wouldn't be for a full park day. That's sort of unrealistic to think that that's going to work for a full park day, but it's cute, and if it goes with the vibe, it goes with the vibe. This one, this is from Little Sunflower Co. And I absolutely love this bag because technically it's like, let me show you. It's an over the shoulder like this, right? But it's huge and it has lots of storage in there. So it's got one huge pocket and then one smaller pocket in the front. Look, Blistex everywhere. I'm not lying when I tell you this, right? Blistex and lotion and sanitizer everywhere, my friends. I really like this one. I haven't been able to use it in the parks yet because I just got it this past like a couple months ago, but this is actually big enough to probably be a full park day bag, which I absolutely love because I love the design and print on it. So Little Sunflower Co. Little Sunflower & Co. on Instagram. That's where I got this one. And it also has a zipper on the back, like a little hidden zipper. So this is the size of belt bag or shoulder bag that I could use for a full park day. So that one's pretty cool. Something like this, which is like, I feel like this is sort of standard size these days for belt bag. Like, this one is the same size as those faux leather ones I got from Shaded Pines. You can sort of see them right there, those white ones. I really like, this is actually one that I just got off Amazon. These are the Stony Clover patches that I got last time I was at Walt Disney World. I really wanted the Stony Clover oversized jumbo fanny pack, but I couldn't fathom spending that much money, US dollars, on a bag. So this was my compromise, was getting the cute patches and making my own. So this size I feel like is great for half day in the park. I would have to clip my poncho or my umbrella to this. Obviously it wouldn't fit in here, but it can still fit the essentials. Like, it's larger than something like this. So I feel like this is like a night out, right? And this size, it would be good for like half a park day, and a Loungefly is going to be a full park day. But I did want to show you this one because I absolutely love this yellow Play in the Parks bag. It's so fun. I like that this one has multiple pockets. Like, it's got one in the back, lotion. Oh, this is another thing that's usually in my park bag, friends. Sorry, I forgot. Tiger Balm. Tiger Balm is something that, like, if your legs are hurting, or if I have a headache, I actually put this right on my head, which probably makes me more prone to a sunburn, but it's really helpful when I have a headache. So anyway, this one has 3 pockets, so one in the back, one in the middle, and then actually another little one in the front with the Blistex. Guys, I'm not lying. Blistex is everywhere. I really like this one because of its size. I feel like this could potentially be a half day. If it's, I can't say, if it's a nice day and you know it's not going to rain. Well, it could always rain in Florida, but I don't know. This one I feel like could be a half day. I don't know if I would push it to a full day. I think the full day belt bag would just be this one because it is so big. I'm also like, I mean, I'm filming on my DJI Osmo, and that would usually be in my park bag as well. And that only fits in the Loungeflies. Like it would fit in this. And I could probably stuff it into this one too, but then it would just be like bulky, and I hate it when my bag feels bulky. So yeah, I'm also carrying that with me. I think that's gonna be it. Like, I literally love bags. Like, in terms of accessories, like, bags are always my thing. And also, oh, I did forget to mention that this is just an example of some of the little cuties that I would hang off my bag. I really like having a little charm that goes on the bag just to add a little bit of personality. One thing that Tasha kept in her bag when we were there last Christmas was her Kobo, like her e-reader. And I actually thought that was really smart, because when you're waiting in a long line and you're getting bored, sometimes I don't want to just look at my phone and waste my battery. Like, I want to read. I really like reading. So I thought that was actually a really great idea. And instead of lugging a big book around, if you have an e-reader, or I guess you could even add like a reading app to your phone, that's what I would suggest, because you can just, she actually would bring her headphones a lot of the times too, just like noise canceling, not even listen to music, but just like put them in so she doesn't have to hear everybody around her, and read in an hour-long line. It's actually pretty relaxing. So that's an idea too. I think that's gonna do it for what's in my Disney park bag. I know that's not very, I feel like that wasn't very complex. Like, I'm not a complicated person. Like, I don't keep a lot of my Disney park bag. I really like to be practical, and that's why I like a Loungefly, because I do feel like it's really practical. I love the belt bags. Like, that's what I use most of these belt bags at home the majority of the time, but I do love them like if we're just going for a night at Disney Springs or downtown Disney, or just going back for the fireworks, or whatever the case may be. I like having that versatility of not having to carry a Loungefly everywhere. So yeah, thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing, and I'm always trying to keep the magic alive at home. So if you like this video, please comment, like it, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It really helps me more than you know. And if you're planning a trip to a Disney destination in the near future, be sure to let me know, because my services are 100% free, and I would absolutely love to help. So until next time, my friends, have a magical day.